Hey, Kippers! Happy holidays. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. So, we got our planting done, planted our wheat. Kind of show you what we got going on here. We got our wheat planted. Uh, go back. So, we got wheat planted here. We got our alfalfa field is now fully grown in. Uh, we got our hay up. We've got, what do we got in here? This field is left fallow right now for putting, we're going to put corn in there come corn season. This field doesn't show up, but this is this little field here, and this one up here, up in the hills, and this one over here are poplar. We're going to grow some poplar and sell that to the bio plant in town. Got cotton down here in field 8 on the what am I calling Riverbend Farm. We planted grass up around here. We're going to plant some trees in here. For whatever reason, it would not let me till past this little point here. Although I can go, it's cleared off all the way to the railroad tracks. So it wouldn't let me do any tilling here. So I'm not sure why, whether it's too close to the border and the river and the railroad or what. But what I'm going to do, my plan for that space is to go ahead and plant some saplings in there, and we'll have some area to till. So kind of what we're looking at is how to make most of the available space. Okay, so I heard a rumor that a big logging company was going to come in and clear cut all this. So I bought this plot. I'd already bought this plot. I went ahead, and since I sold my big cedar and the big air cart, I got $600,000 out of that. So I used that money to buy this area. I bought all this. It gave me some space down here, which I planted to grass. Okay, what I discovered after I planted grass was after we put up hay was I am not going to have enough hay just with these two plots, alfalfa and this hay plot, to cover my cattle operation for next year. I haven't bought any cattle yet. My dairy's not even up yet. I haven't got any cattle going. My chickens are really going good. I just put in another barn back over here, and we moved all the male chickens out. We put another little barn in over here. I moved all the male chickens out of the big coop, moved them over here. We're going to fatten the males up and sell those. That way we can keep our egg production going here, and the males aren't taking up space that I could be having egg producing chickens in. So we separated out the males from the females today. Got that going. But going back to the map, so we're not very far off from our sugar beet harvest, which is this big field here. So I bought these two plots, and there was some trees down here, but it was fairly flat. So we harvested the trees off. This area was pretty much of open pasture already, but we planted that to grass, and we got this big field for grass, and this grass, and this grass. So I'm hoping between those three, this one and the alfalfa, I will have enough hay, especially since we'll have a year of haying already. We have one harvest of hay already in storage, that by next year when I'm ready to, that we can what's the word I'm looking for? Have enough hay to be able to buy cattle and get my dairy, at least my dairy operation started. I'm not sure about the feedlot operation. We got to see how much corn I get off of this silage I get off of this corn right here before we start looking at the feedlot operation. I may have to start buying some more farm ground somewhere, maybe over in here. I don't know. I know there's a new farmer over here. Mr. Wilson has got these areas here. He has not expanded other than these 3 fields. He works. He's in his I think he's in his 70s, but he works in town and at one of the production plants. But part-time farms. So I may have to start looking at maybe buying the area around the sawmill. I don't know. I own 20% of the sawmill, so they may just go ahead and let me farm this. I got to ask them if they'll let me farm this. And I'm going to clear cut it. It's full of trees right now, but I'll clear cut it and put another grass field in there, and that will help. We got about almost $100,000 off of our timber up here in this spot here and this spot here, and then the timber off of this area here. I took 1 truckload and I gave that to the lumber yard for our production there, but the other loads I sold to the bio plant. So yeah, so when you're looking at making the most out of what you got, I put this into popular. I may have to convert that to grass next year. I don't know. I'm going to go up in here and look around. There's some other places where I may be able to put some grass. I haven't gone up in here and looked yet. I do own this up here. And I do not own, I own part of this, but that's obviously all hillside. That's timber area. I'm going to start doing some timber this winter, since I won't be able to do much of anything else besides feed the cattle. The other reason I need hay is that I got the horse operation going. I did buy the horse ranch, and I found a gentleman. We'll just go down and take a look at the horse ranch real quick so you guys can see that. Yeah, we had a spillage, oat spillage. So yeah, I kept most of the equipment. I did put in, there was no fuel tank, so I put in a fuel tank. I bought a used fuel tank. Bought a couple small trailers. But we got the horse training facility in now. And yeah, I'm not doing any call outs for volunteer fire department. And we did put the riding hall in. So yeah, we've got our horse production going. He's got some horse. I found a gentleman from the county stockyards, semi-retired guy there. He was looking to get even more retired. He just wanted to work with horses. So I gave him the use of we cleaned up the old truck over there, and he has the use of the truck, and he's living here in the house, and I pay him a small salary, but he does all the training. He's an expert horseman, so he's training all the horses. He's got him out now. I'm not sure he took off with him, riding one and leading the others. But yeah, we got some horses going here, and I think we're going to make some money on this deal. I think it was worth the effort. We will see. See what happens. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. But like I said, making the most out of the land you own. Sometimes you got to put the small little fields in here. Clear off some ground and cut some fields in. I did cut back timber along here and along the river, and I expanded this field. I got about I got about 3 harvest rows wide down through here, and maybe 2 through up here, and another 2 up in through up in here. So I did get some more tillable acreage out of this. Um, I'm looking at this hilltop. I don't know whether or not I can, if I harvest that off, whether I can plant that to grass. I think the hill is too steep for me to be able to I really think the hill's too steep for me to be able to put any kind of acreage up there for grass. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. That's something I'll look at later. I do have this plot right here that is just basically native grass that I haven't done anything with on the River Bend farm. When I did put this grass plot in here, I kind of decided to keep that open for now. I'm not sure what I want to do with that, but I may wind up just go ahead and putting that to grass and extend this grass field out and get some more grass out of that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so make the most out of the land you have. Take a look at spaces where you can fit a field in. I fit this field in here. It's a pretty good sized field. I think I could probably, there's this area right up here is cleared off yet. I think maybe I might be able to plant that to grass and be able to, I don't think it's steep enough that will prevent me from putting grass in there and then being able to harvest that. But we'll see what happens with these other plots and see how much hay I get. And if I need to, then I might just go ahead and I'm going to focus my timber operation this winter up here and kind of clear this back a little more and see if I can get some more tillable space to put a grass plot in here, and maybe take this poplar out and put this all to grass. Have a upper grass pasture up here, but yeah, so kind of look when you're looking around at your fields. How can you expand them and make the most out of it? Now this is still divided. I do have one little spot where it's connected, but it's still technically 2 fields. I have wheat in both, but if I want to, I can put 2 separate crops in here. My carrots, so I did, this carrot crop failed. I don't know why, but not all of it came up. Very little of it came up. And it was too late to replant it. So I just tilled it up and put it to grass. So this is another grass field. Carrots here and carrots. This is a big carrot field, and this is carrots here. So yeah, make the most out of what you got. Figure it out. Find your space. There's always space to be found somewhere that you can put something in, even if it's small. I mean, even a small carrot patch. So yeah. So that's what's going on so far. And again, hope you all had a happy holidays. And after we get the soybean harvest or the sugar beet harvest done, we'll get back to you and we'll see where we're at. Have a good one. Kansas Farm Guy out.